Well, the results are in nice and early. I was hoping it was going to be me today, but it wasn't. But however, look what I am. Oh, get out of the way. Look what I am. Zone 1. I was 1 pixel out on the X. Actually, I was the same amount as a winner because the X for the judges was 2377, but me and the winner had 2376. So we had the vertical there, spot on. The Let's have a look. The judges had 1308 for the Y, and I had 2387. So I was 21 out height-wise, 21 pixels out height-wise. But I'm glad I made the decision, called it on Saturday when I said, there's the average. I'm going different to the average. I can't remember what I said now. I'd have to go back and look. I think I said I was going further to the left and further down because I thought it was closer to him than closer to this fella here, Kerry Airport, than most other people did. So, but that's the thing, you know, you can stick to your guns one week and think, oh, it worked out. And then you can stick to your guns next week and think, oh, I'll go near the average. And you should have stayed where you were. This week it happened to work out, as it happens. So I had 100% back, and I had all my money back. So yeah, I don't know what the judges have done yet because the results have only just come out. And I'm rushing because I got someone coming round in about the next 20-25 minutes. So it's either do it now or leave it till about 10 o'clock tonight, and that'll be too late. All right, let's have a look at the average. Let's have a look at the judges. Okay, here's the judges video then. Let me have a look. 8 judges, Matt's in charge. See, quite a difference in height there. Good cluster there, though. Isn't that what we did? I think we had a cluster. We had a good cluster in that sort of area, I think, or might have been a little bit higher. But one of the judges seems to have gone a lot lower. Can't really see that myself. I can't because you imagine there's a ball there, not just a cross. No, I've clicked play now by mistake. What's going on here? And then there's one a lot higher, one to the left. But yeah, they weren't that far out, and I don't think. I mean, if I look at this now, I don't think they're that far away from the cluster. But yeah, quite a narrow spread. Again, it was like ours. If you take that one on the left, look how narrow that spread. The eyesight from this player would have been. He was always a problem, wasn't he? The guy on the left there. All right, let's shoot up to the end and see what if they took any out. No, they haven't. They've left all 8 crosses in there. I'm not surprised at that because there's a nice little cluster there. None of them are sort of. There's not a massive gap between all the others. So yeah, I get it. I get that they left them all in. But yeah, some random judges. When you look at how far away the top one is from the bottom, well, that's a huge. I mean, that's hundreds and hundreds of pixels. But that's how people see it differently, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look at this week's picture. I've literally done it 10 minutes ago. I spent no more than about 5 seconds on the picture. Let me explain. So here we are. I put one cross there, and like I said, I spent about 5 seconds on it. And what I did, let me draw some lines in here. I could see that this guy on the right here was looking more or less straight ahead of himself. So I drew a line from the top of his nose through his eyebrows, and then at that angle, at the angle of his head there. Now height was an issue, but when I look at Richard Gere, he's looking up. He is looking, up a bit. Even the angle of his head shows he's sort of looking up a bit. So I stuck one in there, one cross in there for now. I think the angle for this guy on the right here is sort of okay. Like I say, both his eyes look as though they're looking forward from his head. So I just followed the angle of his nose through his eyebrows in the middle. I went up that way. It was always height-wise is an issue, and I'll look at it again throughout the week, spend more time on it. Might come further down because it looks like this guy on the left, he's in the air, he's launching himself, and his arms are back, so he's thrusting himself forward. So I think he may well have. He may well have nutted it, and he's shoving the other fella out of the way. So, yeah, because if the ball was coming towards him, I don't think he'd be going forward like that. So yeah, he's just headed it. So yeah, so that's what I think it is. 25161254. So that's my first cross of the week. Could end up anywhere when I look throughout the week, and I'll wait till Saturday, see what everybody else is thinking. But let me know how you got on, guys. Not sure how close we were to the average on Saturday. I know I decided to move away from it, but quite a few of you were, above the average and further to the right. So might be a bit of a mixed bag this week. And leave a coordinate then for Saturday so we can see what you guys are thinking. Right, moving on quickly then to Revcomps. Don't think I've hardly got anything on here. Wasn't the golf last night? I haven't refreshed the page, have I? All right, there we are. I've refreshed the page now. I've got one on this. Audi R8. I wouldn't keep it. It'd be the cash I'd be after. Some other nice cars, mind. 320D. So the diesel, they do loads to the gallon. I wouldn't be paying 30 quid on that BMW. That's quite nice. But quite a few tickets. That Audi Q7 of no use to me, and it would put in the £620 a year tax bracket, so I'd give that a miss for now. And I haven't bothered with that truck either. So in next Monday's draw, what have they got? No, I haven't got any tickets on this yet, but there's a few I like the look of. This Mini's cheap. I'd take the cash, 30 grand. Golf R, not a bad price there. Only 6,000 tickets too for 527. That's tempting. Camper's also tempting, but it's 9 quid a ticket. The Porsche, yeah, 20,000 tickets, 6 quid. That's another possibility. I won't be playing for this Volvo. But yeah, so it's a toss-up between these four then. Or I might do them all, but it's unlikely because I haven't spent that sort of money on Revcomps for months now. But yeah, I might just pick one or two to go for. I played a couple on Aspire last night, didn't win. And this afternoon, when I was on my works laptop, I bought a couple of tickets for next Monday's draw on Aspire as well, because they're doing a lot of tickets these days that are dirt cheap, a bit like 7 Days Performance and Dream Car giveaways. So yeah, some of those tickets have been really cheap. So I got a few for those for next Monday, and I got a few on Dream Car giveaways as well. I did today, but I won't list them now because I'm running out of time. So gotta go. Good result for me this week. I was only a couple of pickles out. Let me know who you got on and leave a coordinate for the weekend. And good luck, guys.